Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ken Donahue. Thank you. And they could use a spark from him here.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
The center fielder, number 13, Acuna.
Acuna digs in now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. First, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as they're on quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself in turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's go quietly there. Score remains steady at 6-4. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Set with the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out.
the center fielder, number 4, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 6-4. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in will be Matt Chapman. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Lewis looks up and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The Stros leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
One of the keys is staying focused. This was a team right now that's been playing good baseball. They're in first place, and hopefully they're not losing sight of the schedule and looking ahead to the postseason, because getting swept at this point of the season is not a particularly good look.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Tucker looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Tyler Matzik gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. He'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Six runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next, the dangerous power threat, Billy Williams.
Billy.
Now here's the first offering. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Plate now, Luke Voigt. And she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. A 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Jacob Junis enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 28, Jacob Junis.
First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. Daniel Haskins will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So here is number 19. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Ken Donahue.
And now in the box, Ken Donahue singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. The wind-up and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, Ronald.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. High pop-up. Biggio is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Weird still tied 6-6. Corey Lee digging in now.
Leading up.
2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
And now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on the first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
And stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. textbook single.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 6 apiece. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lewis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Up next, Matt Chapman, and the chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Scoring position with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 now. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. This game remains tied at 6. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. The winning run stands at second base.
The third baseman, Alex.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now here is Kyle Lewis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. That fastball's too much for him. They're 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now is Philly Williams. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Whitey Ford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Whitey Ford.
Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Daniel Haskins wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They won't stick in with me like some one take. Yeah, yeah.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
host, Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics, 7-6.
Live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The opener of the final series of the year between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joe Gatto will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now it'll be Ronald Acuna. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway now on a Friday night. The first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 57 thus far. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That batting average for him at .355. 57 home runs and 134 RBIs. Bounce it to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Walker is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
This guy's still got it, Matty V. Still has that power thump in his bat. He's been around for a long time, but hasn't yet showed any signs of slowing down.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Whitey Ford is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 16, Whitey Ford.
is Steele Walker. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is in the air to left. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting fourth. The designated hitter, David.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. This one's down to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now for Arlington. The A's lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Sherton Apostle will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 82.
Next to hit is Aaron Judge. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball well outside.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Into the air, out into right field. Osuna is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now into the box, Sherton Apostle. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the AB now. scorched to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. Throw to Thomas, who is in time for the out.
That is tough. The second baseman.
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. In is number 19. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate, Ken Donahue. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Minoso able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ramon Campillo.
The catcher, Ramon Campillo.
Now the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Chapman trying to get there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. And that's the first down. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Anthony Volpe trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Minnie Minoso. Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. McCutchen going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. Marcus Simeon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Fossil has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounded back up the middle, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Frank Thomas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, where they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in once again is Steele Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Steele Walker.
Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
The batter will be John Olerud. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. David Dahl to the plate now. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Reined in. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the A's 1 and the Rangers nothing. Judge. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Just just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Base hit into right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Now batting, number 19.
Into the box now, number 19. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Rosario takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 43 on the year for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball in the ballpark like he did just there.
Next, here is Ken Donahue. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First delivery to him. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Ronald Acuna. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. And now here is Sherton Apostle as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first down.
The right fielder, Letty Turner, Osuna.
Up next for the Rangers, Benito Osuna grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Shed.
Next up, Shedlong Jr. He bounced out last time up. First offering. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that...
Garrett Clevenger is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 41st home run of the year for him, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's big Aaron Judge. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ramon Campillo. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. So next to the plate for Texas, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the Visitors bullpen.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Minnie Minoso. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Grounded to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, it'll be Steele Walker. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Go on to the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Michel Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Now the A's designated hitter, Eddie Rosario. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. first offering. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 19 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Count remains at 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Campillo is after it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back.
So next to bat will be Ken Donahue. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A's are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be John Olerud, and they could use a spark from him here. And the ball 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 the count. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Dahl, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Thomas, who is in time for the out. In the box, Sherton Apostle. He flew out in his last debut. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bruce Sutter takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 5-1. Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ronald Acuna to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. Three and one now as that misses down and in. Marcus Semien is on deck. Popped high in the air. Volpe is under it. He's got it one away. Ready now is Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. So far this season, Semien is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one, no strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy! If you're waving at me.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Benito Osuna. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Jonathan Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in his last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now into the box is Frank Thomas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Thomas is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Aaron Judge, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead it 5-1. Anthony Volpe back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Minnie Minoso stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ready on 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Steele Walker. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one.
Oh, that's okay.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Throw on to first to be in time to take care of him, and the A's will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Whitey Ford earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB
Here now
Network.
is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-1. In other news out of Oakland, starting pitcher Zach Greinke is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the IL. For now, it's just a bruised shin. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. As of right now, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 7 games back. Julio Urias collected win number 17 overall this season as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 8-1. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Mariners are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays snapped their 7-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-6. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East Division, 14 games back, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-7. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in 3rd place in the AL East, 20 games out of first, while the Red Sox are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Kansas City Royals combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-0. While the Royals are 3rd in the division, 8 games. The Twins 6-0. As of right now, the Twins are leading the American League Central